Hello friends, this is Terry and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will talk about the expansion of the travel ban to the US. But before that, please consider subscribing if you are not subscribed. So this is my channel. I make travel updates and news in the Philippines. So if that is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing. Now, the information that I will share with you is coming from the advisory of the Bureau of Immigration, which was just posted an hour ago. So I will read this to you and we'll talk about it, okay? So this is also backed up by the announcement of the Office of the Presidential Spokesperson. So without further ado, let's start. So the Office of the President, upon the joint recommendation of the DOH and the DFA, included the United States of America among the countries subject to travel restrictions. In this regard, foreign passengers coming from the US or who have been to the US within 14 days prior or before arriving to the Philippines will be prohibited from entering the country. So this is effective January 3, 2021 until January 15, 2021. So that is only 7 plus 5, 12 days. But we don't know what's going to happen after. So this ban really affects foreign nationals. So even if that you have the 9A visa or even the 9E visa, you are not allowed. If you're coming from the US and you're arriving after January 3 until January 15, you are not allowed entry to the Philippines. And same with former Filipinos, as we know that the Balikbayan privilege were lifted or were reinstated last December 7. However, this travel restriction affects the Balikbayan privilege. So if you are a former Filipino coming from banned countries, now we have 21 banned countries. If you are coming from these banned countries 14 days before arriving to the Philippines, until January 15, you are not allowed entry to the Philippines. Okay? Let's keep going. On the other hand, those who are already in transit, so foreign nationals coming from the US, arriving before January 3, are still allowed. Yes, they're still allowed. However, they are subject to an absolute 14 days facility-based quarantine. Okay? On the other hand, Filipino citizens, same with foreign nationals, if you arrive after January 3 and you come from the US, you are also allowed, of course, but you are also subject to the 14 days facility-based quarantine period. So foreigners and Filipino citizens who come from the US and you will be subject to a 14-based quarantine if you arrive after January 3. However, even if you test negative, you still have to finish your 14 days quarantine period, which is, by the way, you have two options. You can either stay at a government facility, so that one is free, accommodation is free, food is free, but maybe the cleanliness is questionable in this government facility. Then another option, if you want, to be private, if you want clean, you can stay in a stringent quarantine. So it's like a hotel quarantine, but it's much stricter. So it's called a stringent hotel, a stringent hotel. So you can stay there. So I'll put the link in the description box for the list of stringent hotels you can stay at if you don't want to go to the government facility, and if you have the money, why not? You can stay in a stringent quarantine hotel. Let's keep going. So that is it really. So it's just an addition from the 21 banned countries, since the US have already confirmed a record of the new COVID variant. This is no surprise that they have been added to the list of banned countries. So as of posting, the US has 3 confirmed variant cases. So the first one was a man coming from Colorado. So this man, however, didn't have any travel history. So it is alarming. So the Emory expert, or the infectious disease expert from Emory University, said that since this first new COVID variant from the US came from a person who didn't have any travel history, it is significant. It suggests that this new COVID variant is already spreading through US communities. And Florida on Thursday as well became the third state to identify a case of the COVID variant. So we all know that the USA has the highest infection rates all over the world. So the country has passed 20 million, the 20 million mark for the COVID cases last Friday, setting the mark around noon. So according to the Johns Hopkins University. And the total, the COVID cases is nearly as twice as many as the second worst country, India, which has about 10.28 million cases. So what's alarming in this is that we know that the travel restriction or the travel ban is only until January 15. After that, we don't know what's going to happen, if this will continue or this will stop. However, my opinion, my guess is that if USA continues to record more cases, and if it shows that USA has the COVID variant in community transmission level already, it is a possibility that this ban on the USA will continue even after January 15. So that is my take. Okay, so but whatever happens, whatever the government decides to do, we will keep an update on our channel. So this is all for this video, friends. I have another video which you will find very interesting, especially if you are coming or if you are merely transiting from countries that is banned. So I'll post that same day today, so watch out for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget that I will put all the links or the sources of information in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you again in my next video for today. So, bye!